So this is the cutest thing that Fender made, in my opinion. This is from 1966. It's a Fender Electric Mandolin. And that was Fender's thing, right? Fender's thing was to make these traditionally hollow instruments solid, put pickups in them, and be able to amplify it. Probably for his favorite music, which was likely to be Western swing. It seems like all the bands he worked with and the people that promoted his guitars were primarily Western swing players. So the mandolin was just next in line. And this model came out in 1956, but this one is a 66. It's a special one though. You can see that it is a factory Olympic white finish, custom color. On the torque guard, that contrast just looks so nice. It's got the nicest looking finish checking too. You've got that kind of like ambering right here in the forearm area that I think looks beautiful. Just a really clean instrument. I purchased this one from the family of its original owner. It actually came from the same seller as the Sparkling Burgundy Metallic 68 ES345. So if you haven't seen that video, there you go. That's a great instrument as well. So 100% original, super clean, and I had Walter photograph the inside of the body there because I wanted to see all the cavities and custom color features like the nail hole and stuff. And so the coolest thing that we found was underneath the pickup, in the pickup cavity, it just has the word white. And I have a theory for why that's there. And I think it has to do with some of the Fender custom colors being very easy to mistake for a different custom color. And white's one of those because white and blonde look so similar. And the difference between the two is not kind of how amber the color looks. It's actually whether or not the finish is transparent or slightly translucent. So Olympic white is completely opaque. You're not going to see any wood grain through the finish on Olympic white. That's what we've got here. You can kind of see, you know, we do have finish checking, but we don't have any wood grain visible anywhere on the finish. Even slightly. And so Olympic white is almost always over alder, but blonde is over ash, and blonde is a semi-translucent color. So you can see a little bit of that ash wood grain through a blonde finish. So I think they wrote white in here just to make it easier when they were, you know, it may have been a custom order since it was a custom color finish. Standard finish on the Electric Mandolin would have been sunburst at the time. And so it was likely this was a custom order, and they wanted to make sure they could not mistake it for blonde. And the reason I think that is actually because of the two colors, Sonic Blue and Daphne Blue, which are so similar, very easy to mistake. Sometimes I'm not sure when I'm looking at them, you know. And so a lot of times in those like Daphne Blues, you'll see in the pickup cavities, it'll say Daphne. Just to make it a little easier probably for the production line or whoever's putting them together to ship them out to distinguish between the two. That's a theory. Love to hear your theory in the comments below. If you like Fender custom colors, I'd love to hear what you think. So yeah, this one's really nice, super clean, a great player, and you know, I always call in Riggs to play the instruments, and his first instrument was the violin, so called him in to play this one too. Show us how it sounds. So that's the 1966 Fender Electric Mandolin, factory original custom color, Olympic white finish. I was drawn to this one because it just seems like it's really nice and comfortable to sit back in the chair and plink around on. A little variety from playing guitar all the time. Not so expensive that you have to take out a mortgage to own one. So if this one is still available, there's going to be a link down below in the description to my website, which is truevintageguitar.com. You can check out all the other vintage inventory there. My name is John, coming to you from Birmingham, Alabama. That player's name is Riggs Taylor. His YouTube channel is linked below. Hit subscribe if you like watching videos on vintage guitars primarily. Primarily electrics, sometimes some acoustics mixed in here and there. Thanks for watching.